My princess.
Your princess. It's all Juvelin Tanaga has now. Pictures of her family stored on a mobile phone. Her 6 children, husband and mother all died when one of the most powerful storms ever recorded smashed into the Philippines. Now she lives alone in a sweltering tent without electricity, just a few metres away from where she last saw her family. You'd like to leave?
Yes.
But more than 6 months after Typhoon Haiyan, leaving is still not an option. The UN estimates more than 100,000 people here in the storm zone still live in tents, waiting for better housing. Tens of thousands more are rebuilding in places the government is trying to close down. This drone footage was taken by CNN in the immediate aftermath of Haiyan, a large part of the city reduced to rubble. Today, it's a totally different picture. The city is rebuilding again, but in the wrong places. I came up to this rooftop just a few hours after Haiyan had swept through Tacloban. We'd picked our way through what was basically just a sea of rubble, devastation right along there. So the extent of the rebuilding just 6 months on is quite extraordinary. These houses, though, are being rebuilt in what the government is classifying as a danger zone, too vulnerable to future storms, too close to the water. The people here, though, will tell you they've got nowhere else to go. The government's mantra here is building back better. Places like these, away from the waterfront, that can withstand storms with the intensity of another Haiyan. But of the more than 200,000 new houses planned, less than 150 have been completed in the first 6 months. Officials say funding is not a problem. Bureaucracy and finding suitable land to build on is. But Government Reconstruction Chief Panfilo Lacson says it is a slow process.
I understand the frustration, I understand the impatience, but government is, it is the responsibility of government to build back better, because there's no point reconstructing and putting them in harm's way.
That doesn't help Juvelin. The tragic reality of her position is that because now she has no family, no children to look after, she is at the very bottom of the list for new housing.
It's very painful for us. For me, they take us for granted. Who do I run to? Who do I lean on? I don't have a family. I am not important to them.
And as if her life wasn't difficult enough, there's a new danger. The typhoon season is again underway. Andrew Stevens, CNN, Tacloban, the Philippines.